Hello everybody, Iain Robson here. Welcome to another edition of Westbridge Hills. Alright, what is going on today? Should turn this tractor off. Anyways, if you recall from the previous episode, I mentioned that Field 19 has not had anything done with it for a while. So we're going to go down there right now and cultivate that sucker and plant something. I'm not sure what we're going to plant yet, but we will plant something there. Looks like almost all the fields are done at this particular time. I think there's only field 11 and field 18 are the two ones that need to be seeded, it looks like, so I'll have to get that going in a moment, I suppose. I think what we might do is we might plant potatoes down here, or we might plant, actually, before I forget, I looked up what the error was in this. It was just like it was a strange error. It was actually the same error I ran into when I was trying to convert some mods. So in light of that, let's go ahead and just go to the garage or garage, and we're going to sell that guy because he's not helpful for us. Because he does not do what he's supposed to do for whatever reason. Bit unfortunate, but it's the way it is sometimes. Alright, let's get this guy over here. So the field we're going to work on right now is I'm just going to do the cultivating myself here. Jeez. Myself, and we'll go from there. It's not quite 8 o'clock yet, otherwise I would take care of the BGA. But we're okay. Actually, let's just check this real quick. There's a couple things I wouldn't mind picking up. Wheat to the flour mill. Wheat to the flour mill. We could do that. So maybe I won't do this myself. Alright, let's get this guy rolling over here. Actually, is that planted? It looks planted for some reason. Maybe it is planted. Whoops, wrong button. Why does it seem as if it's planted there? Corn? I don't remember if I planted this or not. I can't remember, honestly. It looks as if I harvested it, so we're just going to go ahead and cultivate it. I'm not too worried about it, honestly. There we go. And what was I going to do? I was going to do a wheat mission. Right, so let's grab this guy here. We'll just take a... Actually, let's go check this. Well, we'll do it this way. We'll get this guy started filling up, and then we'll go check. Because, alas, I want to... we need wheat. Oops. Let's go run over here for a quick sec. I forget how much it is. I don't know why. For some reason, it never sticks in my head how much wheat we're supposed to deliver. Never. So every time I accept a mission, I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll accept it. And I'm like, how much was that again? Every time. Alright, let's go check over here. I know it goes to the flour mill, I just don't know how much. 83 tons. Okay, so it's going to be like 2 loads then. That's fine. Actually, a bit less than two loads, but whatever. Because I think what I'll do, because we have a few more fields now, I think what I will do is I will get another big tractor and another seeder. There we go. Sheesh. And then hopefully that will expedite the process. So I wish that, it's too bad that Pantera didn't work properly. That would have been nice. You couldn't hire workers, which is fine, I suppose, but it's nice to be able to walk away from something and then come back to it and be like, hey, it's done, sweet. So that guy's working away up there. I bet he's stuck in traffic. That was the problem I ran into with that one up there. Apparently I should slow down a little bit more. I don't know why there's like a little area right here as if you could drive in there, but definitely no particular reason to do that. This truck is sliding like there's no tomorrow. Alright, let's empty this wheat out here and then go check on that case because I have a feeling he's stuck. Oh, no, he's not. Just taking his time. Nice. I do like the cedar. It looks pretty cool, I have to admit. It looks pretty darn cool. It's kind of like the old, if you remember the Case IH air cart. Kind of reminds me of that a little bit, actually. Which is kind of cool. Yeah, I guess that's interesting. It does have indoor sound on this too, which is neat. And of course, that's from the drive control mod. I can't believe how much he's put into that mod. Blows my mind. It's funny, in one of the previous episodes, I guess I asked people whether they would like to hear less talking, and there was a resounding no, Ian, don't do that. So I shall keep continuing, I guess, doing what I'm doing. I know some people, I was just curious more than anything else, so I asked the question, and then a lot of people are like, yeah, not a good idea, Ian. I don't think I would watch if you didn't talk. Well, that's good to know. This is why we ask questions, right? Always comes down to a situation where don't ask questions you don't want to hear the answers to, I suppose. But in that case, I definitely did, so that's the reason why I asked the question. What we could do is we could get this guy rolling on. Do we want to do potatoes down there, or do we want to do corn? I think. Where's my... I think we're okay on silage for the time being. We have almost 1 million liters sitting here. So I think we'll be okay. So I think what we will do is... I don't know how much horsepower that thing needs. I think it's only like 100 and something. Let's just check quickly. 102. Okay. So we could use this guy down there. Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll get him started on that. And we'll get this guy started planting potatoes there, I think. Because we haven't done potatoes in a couple episodes, so figured might as well. We could do sugar beets too, but that means we need another harvester. Having a second self-propelled harvester, I don't know. Actually, it's funny, I was talking to Toby and Moby the other day on TeamSpeak, and there was a new mod that came out that he absolutely detests. It is a... oh, I missed a big chunk there. It is a, like the Grimmy self-propelled harvester, but it is the one with the extended header on it, which is, you know, unrealistic, of course. And he absolutely detests that. It was pretty funny to see his reaction. Actually, he was like, "No, just don't." And I was joking with him, saying maybe I'll do a mod showcase on it. And he's like, "Don't." He's like, "I will unsubscribe," sort of thing, if you do that. It was a pretty funny little scenario. I didn't realize he didn't like it that much, but he was pretty adamant about it. He was like, "Yeah, not going to happen." I think this guy's got the right hitch for this. Wow. Doesn't matter, really. Can't hire a worker, can I? Alright. Let's just drop this in the middle of the road again. I don't know why that works that way. Like, when you have those things attached, it doesn't allow you to hire a worker. Don't quite get that. Alright, so let's see what... I don't think this guy will have a problem regardless as to... What the heck? Why is it planting them that way? Alright, whatever. That is really strange, though. Why is it planted... Like, does that make any sense to you? Doesn't make any sense to me. Whatever. Anyways, back to the truck. Let's go drop off this final load of wheat and make some money. It's funny, apparently they're going to adjust the amount of money you get from the missions, but I might as well capitalize on it now. Have some fun with it. Mess around with some of the stuff, some of the mods I haven't really played around with very much. Or the mods, the equipment I should say, really. Because of course, there's lots of equipment in this game. I don't know, I think there's a couple like spots missing that they definitely could have used some some more equipment, but overall it's not too bad. They definitely could have added some more like in the lower end tier stuff. That would have been nice. Oh, so that guy gets stuck there. Alright. Let's unload this guy. Let's see how much we get from this. It's funny, if I just coast, he doesn't turn, but if I accelerate through the turn, he actually turns better. I guess that makes sense. Alright, let's get this guy selling the wheat. Perfect. Look at that. And let's see what our bonus is going to be this time. I'm assuming around $500,000 again. Yep, there you go. Alright. This guy is good for the time being. Okay, I wasn't sure if he's going to be able to make that turn or not. I think he gets stuck right in the end there, so we'll have to see how that works. One of these days I'll have to actually download the hired workers consume seeds and fuel and all that jazz. One of these days. I think about it and then I'm like, it means I need to find a service trailer. Because then I guess that'll give us a use for the pickup. Because right now the pickup just sits there and that's the vehicle I tab to when I want to start an episode. Because this is where I start an episode, right here. So maybe I'll actually have to get a service trailer. I know there are a couple out there. I think there is one on Mod Hoster, if memory serves. I have no idea why it's planting like that. That makes no sense at all. Whatever. How's this guy doing? He is on his last pass and he missed a big chunk. So even though this is only 26 meters, it does make light work of a big field still. Only taking like, what, 5-10 minutes at most. He missed a chunk right there on the north side of this field, or northeast side of this field, or west I should say, sorry. Which is to be expected. It's not perfect, but I don't know, all in all not too bad considering. This is a massive field. Wow. Just massive. It's funny, I know there's a new version of Course Playout, or the official version of Course Playout. The only problem that I know of, off the top of my head, is that I'm not sure how well it works with all the functions I like to use, so I'm kind of avoiding it still for the time being. Just because if I do pick it up, and I try to use some of the functions that don't work, it's going to be annoying. As far as I know, one of the things that is a problem with it at this particular time is the fact that it doesn't like the way the weight mechanics work. So what I mean by that is, like if you slow down tractor, if you don't slow down tractor and it can't find the right speed, what will happen is apparently it'll jackknife a lot, as far as I know, which is a little frustrating. So if you're trying to use a semi with it, it will apparently jackknife it easily because of that. Now that might just be with the man truck, maybe not with the Peterbilt, I don't know for sure. I haven't tried it with the Peterbilt in Courseplay. I don't even have Courseplay installed as of yet. So maybe with this truck it wouldn't be as bad. Yeah, it's funny. If you just coast, that's normally how it would turn, but if you just coast, it doesn't turn nearly as well. But as soon as you hit the gas, it starts to turn better. It's strange. It's funny, there's been a few Peterbilts out there. Oops, let's just wait for this guy. I have a feeling he's gonna make a mess of this, and he does. Alright, let's turn him around, line him up, and he should be good now. There we go. You should be able to get it rest. Perfect. Yeah, I don't know, it's and there's only a few Peterbilts I've seen so far. This one's probably one of the nicer ones I've seen at this particular time. Nice is a relative word, of course. I wonder if I could take... I'm pretty sure I could take the dirt strip off of this. I think I might, because this looks... I don't even want to look at the truck. That's the problem. I'm like, I don't want to look at it. This looks bad. Alright. Let's take a little turn right here. And... this is the parking spot for the semi. At the moment, at least. Perfect. Alright, now, there was the I could get a new harvester. I already have 2. I think that's okay for the time being. 1 cultivator seems to be sufficient for the time being. If you recall, our cultivator is fairly large, actually. It is 12 meters, whereas our biggest seeder is 9 meters. So we may have to pick up another one of these guys. So let's do that right now. So let's buy a tractor that can pull it. So we're going to buy... we have a case quad track already. So we might as well buy the T9. I'm sure some people want to see this. No, it actually does have 565 horsepower. I wasn't sure if that was the number that was related to it or not. And it is. We're going to have money. We should have enough money for both of these guys. So let's get that and buy the biggest seeder as well. Perfect. Let's take a look at this. He is not in a group yet, so let's just switch to him. Just to tractors. There we go. Perfect. This is what the T9 565 looks like. Apparently that is the European styled exhaust, and I've never seen that before, so it's likely. But this is the New Holland that they brought in. It's funny, I was watching a promotional video a while back about New Holland. Let's put this guy in group 3 with the other big case. I was watching New Holland promotional video a while back, and it was so funny to hear the guy go, the New Holland, and I was like, hee hee hee. Made me laugh. Alright. There are some other versions of this out there that I've seen. I've seen some ones with dualies already. I've seen some ones with... There's a cool one out there that's got the Susi, I think they're called Susi tracks as well, which is kind of neat to see. It is the... I'm not sure. You do see these big New Hollands in North America, just not with that type of exhaust, but I figure we might as well take a look at it at the very least. Anyways, that's my little... yes, I realize it's not quite as North American as I would like, but neither is... well, there's quite a few seeders, or seed companies, and seeder companies out there that do have stuff like this in North America, so... Alright, let's fill it up with seeds. There we go. He's almost done this little section. I'm going to let him go and just see... He's going to run into that easily. So let's turn him around here. And let's put him this way. Probably do the same thing on the other side. There's actually, I saw an interesting mod out there that actually adds, if you remember wither wheels, it actually adds wither wheels to all of your vehicles, which I thought was really crazy actually. So if you want to get really realistic, I suppose, you can go that route, which is fine. Alright, so we actually don't have a field to seed, do we? Actually, yes we do. We have field 18. Barley we're planting over there. Corn. We could plant corn, actually. That would be a lot of corn, though. I don't know if we have a field with corn on it. No, we don't. So we could... Well, that'd be an enormous field of corn. Sheesh. But maybe we should plant corn. Maybe I don't need this seeder right at the exact moment. But we definitely don't need this tractor for... You know what, we'll just plant something else over there for the time being. Wow, that seems like you're eating the steering wheel. Holy smokes. Can you zoom back a little bit? That's ridiculous. That really does seem like you're eating the steering wheel there. It's so funny. Whenever you... This makes me laugh quite a bit. When I'm, like, waiting for the bus or something like that, and I see somebody, like, this close to the steering wheel, it makes me laugh a little bit. I'm like, wow, really? Is that really necessary to be that close to the steering wheel? So that's what goes through my head, and the other thing that goes through my head is maybe they're a new driver, but it's not always the case. Canola. Grass, no. Corn would actually make a lot of sense, but I don't want to... Kind of circumvents the need for this particular seeder if that I just bought. Let me just double check these. Barley, Or canola. I guess we could do canola here too, why not? This is going to be a canola fest. Canola harvest. Alright, let's hire a worker here. We should be able to be... let's turn this guy. Let's get that little section he definitely missed. Now, is he going to be alright by himself? Yes, there we go. Perfect. Alright, let's grab this little section that he missed, and I think we will end the episode there, and I'll let these guys do a little bit of work. Because they did a lot of field work this episode, so I feel like we should probably do some harvesting soon, too. Alright. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, this is a pretty big section to miss, actually. I don't know why he missed it. I guess what happened was just the way it works at the end up there, where it turns, does like a little dog leg. That's, I guess, I suppose, the area where he messed up a little bit. I don't know. He must have like completed part of it and then turned around and thought he was done. Not so much. Oh well. I wonder if I can sell that one chicken. No. It's the one thing that's always kind of funny. You always have one chicken when you have the animal HUD up. Don't know why, but you always have it. That's what happens when you drive yourself. You always have that one chicken. It's the rooster, I suppose. But it always makes me laugh. Alright, almost done. Yeah, that's weird. Why did he turn around right there? Strange. Alright, perfect. Almost done. Just a little bit further, and then we shall finish it up. Yeah, like I said, what I'll do, I'll let these guys do a little bit of planting, and then we will have another episode of fieldwork related stuff. Perfect. Alright folks, like I said, I think I'll end the episode there. A bit of a shorter one today, but next episode we'll come back and do a little bit of harvesting. Actually, quite a bit of harvesting, I imagine. So until then, my name's Iain Robson. This is Farming Simulator 2015, coming at you from Westbridge Hills. Catch you guys later.